NIGHTCAT Classic Tales is the part of the show where I tell you one of my life experiences, and this is a cautionary tale. I am telling you, you should never buy a massage on Groupon. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory, except a few years ago, I didn't think that. So we're going to talk about what happened to me when I spent $40 on a Groupon massage. I get to the Massage Parlor. I don't know if that's what we call them anymore, because that has certain connotations, but that's not the type of massage it was. I got into the parlor, which was really just like an office space. Like, it was just an office that you go and there was a waiting room, and every door was locked and there was no one there, and I sat there for 15 minutes into my 1 hour massage. It's 25% of my 1 hour massage already before she finally shows up, and I wish I could tell you this woman's name. I won't drag her like that, that's not cool. But I live in Utah, and I have seen some stupid names, and this woman had the dumbest name ever. And I know that that's not a reason to make fun of anybody, but you know, it's not a reason either. I was really upset because she was wasting my massage time. So she gets in, she makes me fill some intake paperwork, and I should have just lied and said, nope, healthy, strong as an ox, never had an injury, because that comes back to bite me later. So I list all my injuries, all my previous surgeries, blah, blah, blah. Finally, we go into the massage room, and she says, okay, I'm gonna give you some privacy. Go ahead and dress down to your comfort level. You can keep your underwear on if you want, but I really prefer to do it nude. And I was like, I mean, like, I usually get my massages naked, but now you made it weird, bro. I'd really prefer to do it nude is not something you say to a stranger who is paying you professionally. That is something you say in the backseat after prom, okay? That's not what you should be telling me right now. So, against my better judgment, I did get completely naked. She comes on in. She starts rubbing my head, and I was like, finally, we're 25 minutes into my massage, and we're finally getting hands on this body. Let's do it! And she's massaging, and she stops, and she starts praying over my head. A hippy-dippy, weird prayer. She's like, universe, please remove all of the bad energy from his body, and from this room, and from this building, and from this city, and from this county, and from this state. The bitch went to outer space. She just went to every level of location until she got to space, and she asked the universe to purge all negative activity. And finally, she gets back to rubbing my head. And then she stops, and I hear the unmistakable sound of texting. Not only is she texting, she didn't even have the decency to turn her ringer off, so I could hear click, 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 as she was texting, millimeters from my earballs. So she gets into it, and finally, she's finally doing some work, and she says, you know, you listed ankle injuries, because I've sprained my ankles like a million times, on your intake form. Hey, do you have problems with your ankle? I go, yeah, I've just sprained them. It's normal. I'm whatever. And she goes, well, you know, we all have a subconscious that tells us things, and maybe your subconscious is telling you that maybe your subconscious is telling you to hurt yourself on purpose because you don't have confidence. You're afraid to stand on your own 2 feet, and this is how it's manifesting itself. And she says, does that ring a bell? I'm like, woman, I weighed in at 328 pounds, shirtless, in front of millions of Americans on national television. Confidence is the least of it. I am like a borderline narcissist. I don't think that that's the problem. And then she proceeded to tell me all about how she kept hurting herself until she left her abusive ex-husband. And then we got into the ex-husband thing. And here's the thing, man, about massage therapists. Don't talk to us. Okay, unless I'm trying to get you to talk to me, don't talk to me. I feel the same way about getting my hair cut. I know they train you in school. I did cosmetology school for a second. I know they train you to have good bedside manner, to make small talk. I don't like it. I wish every salon had a button that I could push that said, no, don't talk to me, or yes, please, let's have a lively conversation. But I feel like I'm being held emotionally hostage when I'm getting my hair cut, because I gotta be nice. She's gonna make my hair look bad if I don't, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's going on inside their heads, you stylists. As she's telling me all about her ex-husband, she moves down to my legs. And I don't know if you've ever had a massage or not, but what they do is they lift your leg, they kind of bunch up the sheet, lift your leg, and then they tuck it under your leg. This gal did not follow that protocol. She grabbed a handful of sheet and just sort of jammed it right up my butt crack, which is a bold move because you never know how clean anyone's butt crack is, and that was a white sheet. I had cheeks separated by cheap cotton. Right up the crack. And that's really when I realized what a mistake I had made, paying $40 for a Groupon massage. But I'll tell you what, that is not a mistake that I'm ever going to make again. But that'll be the last time I spend $40 on Groupon for a massage, because I refuse to pay to be molested by your bed sheets. And maybe think twice before you let them drape that sheet over you over at the massage parlor, because it might be my butt crack sheet.